Good morning and Merry Christmas, guys. For Facebook and meteorologist Zach Covey with your short-range forecast for Saturday, December 25th through Monday, December 27th, and this is your hazardous weather outlook. We're going to get right into it. This is the 12Z model from yesterday afternoon, early afternoon. This is the 18Z. Now we're going to shift to the latest model. You can see between the 12 and 18 it shifted west, while between the 18 and the 06, which is this morning's model, it shifted west again, bringing heavy snows to the entire viewing region. I have a 90% chance for a winter storm. That will be up to a 100% chance with the next model update. Let's check the latest weather alerts. This dark blue here indicates winter storm watches, and they extend all the way up to Washington, D.C., Baltimore region, all the way down through Fredericksburg, Richmond, Williamsburg, all the way to our viewing area into northeast North Carolina. The pink indicates a winter storm warning in effect everywhere south of Windsor, and winter storm advisories are in effect for areas very western sides of Virginia, as well as down along the stretch of the Outer Banks. You guys are in a winter storm advisory. As for accumulation amounts, I expect a 100% chance for a dusting to an inch for the peninsula, a 100% chance for 1 to 3 inches for the peninsula, 80% chance for 3 to 6 inches, 70% chance for 6 to 12, and 50% chance for 12 to 24 inches of snow for the peninsula. And that's going to stretch from Williamsburg all the way down to Hampton. So all of you guys, that is your forecast if you live on the peninsula. Again, 100% chance dusting to an inch, 1 to 3, 100% chance, 3 to 6, 80% chance, 6 to 12, 70% chance, and 12 to 24, 50% chance. As for the south side, I've got a 100% chance for dusting to an inch. 1 to 3 inches, you guys have 90% chance. 3 to 6, 70% chance. 6 to 12, 50% chance. And 12 to 24, a 20% chance. Again, for the south side, 100% chance for dusting to an inch. A 90% chance for an inch to 3 inches. 70% chance for 3 to 6. 6 to 12, you've got a 50% chance, and 12 to 24, a 20% chance. Go into northeast North Carolina. This includes the Outer Banks. 90% chance for dusting to an inch, 80% chance for 1 to 3, a 70% chance for 3 to 6, and a 20% chance for 6 to 12. Your 12 to 24 is less than 10%, and as such, it is not reflected on this map. Now, of course, the amounts will be skewed a little bit. The closer you go to the Outer Banks, the less snow you will see. It will be more of a rain-snow mix. It will not be all rain for the Outer Banks. In fact, I expect it to be rain-snow from the start to the end. In fact, we could end as all snow in the Outer Banks. But it will not be all rain. It will be a rain-snow mix at the start, and it will be snow at the end. It's a typical Hampton Roads storm, how it's rain, snow, and it ends as snow, except that's all the way down on the Outer Banks. Now, if you're in Elizabeth City, Ahoskie, Camden County, you guys are more likely to see all snow, and these amounts would more likely affect you in Camden County or Ahoskie or Elizabeth City or Currituck. You guys would see these amounts, whereas if you're on the Outer Banks, just bring down the amounts by about 20% for each category. Go into inland strong winds, still holding at 30% chance now for 25-mile-per-hour winds. Coastal strong, holding at a 50% chance for moderate risk for 25-mile-per-hour winds. Mariners expect a 100% chance of rough seas, a 30% chance for beach erosion, and a 20% chance for that coastal flooding, of course, with those onshore winds at the very start of the storm this evening. Go into snowfall amounts. Now, this was the snowfall amount 24 hours ago. I told you guys I really think this amount was wrong. I thought they really underestimated it by plenty of inches. I thought we could see anywhere from 6 to 12 inches in the area, and they were only forecasting nothing for Williamsburg and as much as 2.5 inches for Elizabeth City. Well, as of this morning, that has definitely changed with some of the heavier precip staying offshore, you can see, but we do have 10 inches on the eastern shore near Exmoor. Most of the heavier stuff staying offshore according to this model, but that still brings in anywhere from 8 inches plus on areas of the peninsula, areas of the south side, Elizabeth City, you guys still get hit with about 6 inches, and then it goes as far inland as Farmville and Clarksville. That is the snowfall amount by the National Weather Service. Now, if I can show you my amount, I still think they're on the right track, but I don't think this is perfect. And I'm going to show you what I think the amounts will possibly be. Since this model has been a little quirky, I think these amounts are closer. They're definitely a lot closer than what they have been, but I don't think these are perfect. Let me show you what I think the amounts are actually going to look like. This is my snow map, and I'm going with the snow map by Earl and his GIS overlay of the GFS. He has been spot on so far. This map has been spot on. You have no idea how amazing this map has been. It was so right with all the winter storms last year. It was never wrong with either storm last year. And so far this year, it's actually been pretty spot on with the amounts. So I'm going with this map again. Now, what does this map entitle? For Northeast North Carolina, and this little pink region all the way out to the Outer Banks, that's anywhere from nothing, a dusting, to an inch. Kind of spot on with my forecast. And this pink color indicates an inch to 2 inch. Blue indicates 2 to 3 inches. Yellow indicating 3 to 4 inches. This lime green for areas of Virginia Beach all the way down through Edenton, Greensboro, Goldsboro. You guys could see anywhere from 4 to 5 inches. This darker green from Fayetteville all the way up through areas of far north and western sections of Virginia Beach through Portsmouth and Chesapeake. You guys could see anywhere from 5 to 6 inches. This gray color, 6 to 8 inches. Dark blue, 8 to 10. And then for areas on the peninsula north of Yorktown, that will include Yorktown, guys. I know I have a lot of people in Yorktown, so I always have to highlight Yorktown. Yorktown, you are in this lighter blue color, which indicates anywhere from 10 inches to a foot of snowfall. Now, Yorktown is right on that line. Hampton, you guys are in the 8 to 10 line. Newport News in the 8 to 10 line. Yorktown, right on that line. You just barely made it, but you're in it. You're in it by about 10 miles. So 10 to 12 inches of snow, could see up to a foot of snow in areas of Yorktown, Tab, Grafton, and northward, such as West Point, Williamsburg, Richmond. You guys, Gloucester, you guys could see a foot of snow. And then as we go up north, you can see 12 to 14 inches, 16 to 18 inches, and then in this color, 18 to 20 inches of snow. Yeah, a lot. Now, a lot of people are saying this model's been skewed. I really don't think it has. I think this is the best model thus far. It's been forecasting this for a few days now, and it's still staying constant. It's been the only constant model, so I'm sticking with this model. Again, could see a foot of snow in areas from Yorktown, Gloucester, Grafton, Tab, and areas northward of Yorktown. So that's my snowfall amount, guys. This morning, if you're flying out of Charlotte, you guys may see a few delays as the storm system pushes off the coast. Washington, D.C., you should be fine. Anywhere in the Northeast should actually be pretty fine. Seattle, Portland, you guys may see a few delays with the newest coastal system pushing in. Well, California, you're finally drying out, but not for long. You'll have a new system pushing in the next few days. But enjoy your nice travel conditions this morning. That is, if you are traveling today. Now, if you're traveling this evening, San Francisco, you guys may be a little, wet because of that new storm system pushing in. And then all of the East Coast from New York up, you guys should be fine, but areas of Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Richmond, and then all the way down the coast to South Carolina, even Atlanta, could see some moderate delays. So what are my final thoughts? I've been saying, watch the GFS, see if it keeps a constant pattern. Well, it came around and it kept a constant pattern for 3 model runs. A lot of people discredited those model runs because they were, quote, skewed by the National Weather Service, because the models were not living up to the rest of the models that were going out to sea. So they thought the GFS was totally wrong, and they threw it out. You don't throw out a model unless it's not constant. The GFS was constant, so I didn't throw it out. The GFS came around, and as a result, the National Weather Service in Wakefield finally realized their mistake, kept saying we need to see that constant pattern. It is true. So those patterns stay constant, and although not a good thing for the National Weather Service, they did have to correct their forecast. Mine was tweaked a few times here and there. Of course, I did have once when I did say it could go out to sea, but besides that one major change, my forecast has been pretty spot on since then. Again, anywhere from 6 to 12 inches of snow, anywhere from the south side northward. Of course, a foot of snow expected anywhere from Yorktown northward. Less than 6 inches in northeast North Carolina. We could see a whiteout conditions with gusts up to 35 miles per hour tomorrow. Winds will be in the 20s again as we went to our wind forecast, so blowing snow is very much expected. So please stay off the roads if all possible. Of course, those whiteout conditions are very possible with those gusts exceeding 35 miles an hour. With those heavier snow bursts, it's bound to get dirty. Stay off the roads if all possible, and I know it's Christmas, but, stock up on any last-minute supplies, food, blankets, whatever you may need, because this is going to be a big storm. And I know not that many basic news agencies were calling for this storm. No news agency really called for a major storm, except for me, and I'm not a news agency. I'm on Facebook. So, if you guys need to stock up with anything, I know it's Christmas Day, but Walmart is a great place to stock up on any last-minute food items. Should you need rock salt for your roadways, anything you may need for this last-minute winter storm, Walmart's a great place for those last-minute stops. So just be alert. Also Walgreens or any of that. Besides that, that's my morning update, guys. I'll be back in the afternoon tracking this storm. I wish everybody nothing but good wishes, Merry Christmas, and have a great day, everybody. For Facebook, I'm meteorologist Zach Kobe.